Hello Capricorn, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thank you for all the likes, subscribes, views, and comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. So please remember that there's no way this can connect to every single person who comes and watches it, so take what you can use and leave the rest. Feel free to vice versa, masculine, feminine on the cards. And so let's see, your intuition is probably right when I'm talking about a card on who it applies to. So the first card that comes up for you is Paradise. So you have done something right in your life, it seems like, that you're getting ready to find some sort of paradise, whether it's your job, your home, your life partner, a child, your parents, or something within your life that has made you very happy. And I feel like for some of you, you're going on vacation of a lifetime. You're going to see some place you've never seen before, and you dreamed of it, and you're finally being able to do that. So the next one that comes up for you is Courage. So Courage usually represents Leo to me, but it's coming up for you, obviously, Capricorn. So there's something about you that you had to find a lot of courage to go to your paradise. Maybe it took you a lot of years to figure that out, what that meant for you, and how you wanted to do that. And the last one is Work. So this talks about work was how a lot of Capricorns hold their identity. They really hold work as representation of how successful they are in the world and how much they are knowledgeable about their line of work usually. So I do feel like there was something about your line of work. Maybe some of you wanted to change your line of work and you were very fearful, but very beautiful. So something, you're in a happy place now. It took you a long time to get there, but you finally, just one day, it seems like you said, I'm going. I want to go to my happy place and I'm going there. And you had to work to get there, but you made it. So it's crazy this looks different. Oh, I guess it doesn't. When I was look back, it almost looked like New York or something. Alright, so now I'm switching to the Divine Animal Oracle, and you have Moderation Rhinoceros. So this is kind of like a fire energy card. This talks about a lot of excitement, a lot of passion. Moderation talks about doing things in moderation instead of going all out on things. And learning the hard way, so to speak, is what that could mean. And the Rhinoceros talks about you're supported during a difficult time. I feel like you may have had a really difficult time to get the courage to go through something that you felt like was riding through fire. You felt like it was going through fire, whatever you recently found the courage to deal with. And I must say, it helped feeling like you had a rhinoceros to ride on to get through this fire. So I feel like it did go faster and better than a lot of you anticipated. It just took you a long time to get up that courage. So the next one is Work Beaver. Wow, look at this. Capricorn, you have 2 work cards. Work, work, work. That's what Capricorns do, and they really take it seriously. So you're moving into a real powerful cycle in the workplace. I feel like you are accomplishing paradise. A lot of you are getting ready to buy a house, I feel. A beautiful, beautiful house. I feel like you found your spot in the world. Like, I see a house. I see a lot of you going to church on Sunday. I just see a lot of beautiful stuff in there. But you had to feel like you had to go through fire to get to where you are, to your paradise. You had to run through fire on a rhinoceros to get there. And it was a lot of work. And you feel like a mouse just running as fast as you can, trying to do everything you could as fast as you can so you can enjoy some part of your life without working through it all. So the next one that comes up for you is Goat, Reliability. Look at that. Is that Capricorn looking or what? Not exactly, but very close. So this talks about reliability. Being responsible for those who depend on you can sometimes be very difficult. And so I feel like you spend a lot of time being responsible to other people. I mean, look at how you're turned away from the Mouse, who's looking at this difficult time that was accomplished. So I feel like you're turned away from that and you're very protective energy. So this is your house, and this is the guardianship over your space in your house. And because it's white, to me that is some sort of purity, some sort of protection. So first we have the fire, which raged and burned some situation to where you had to find the courage and really work through to something to get to where you are now. And now you're in a protective state where you are going to be responsible, and you are in no way going to let what you've worked hard for, your happiness and what took you a long time to find courage to get to your happy place, you're not going to lose it. You're going to step up and be responsible, basically, is what this says. Alright, so I'm switching to the Soul's Journey lesson cards. So you have purpose. I know what I am here to do. So this talks about obviously aligning, healing something within you that you are more aware of, something you were not aware of before. And I would say this could have changed in the last month. It could have changed in the last week. Something within a lot of you Capricorns has shifted where you have realized something that wasn't making you happy, and you have gone towards that, or you will go towards that. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So again, a lot of the purple. You see the purple here, the purple here. You're healing. This is a lot of passion. It could have been a lot of anger, because I see a lot of fire here. This could be a lot of anger, to where you had to find the courage to be responsible in some way. And then it helped you find your purpose. You realize that making no decision was a decision, and you feel like you're not going to do that anymore. So forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And I really feel like a lot of you you block yourselves. I do really feel like a lot of you kept yourself blocked from love because you couldn't forgive yourself for something. Wow. But a lot of you have came out of it, and it was not an easy process. You really had to fight within your thinking and actually doing and sticking up for yourself in a lot of ways, I feel. Was very difficult for you compared to others around you, if that makes sense. So the next one is expression. Look at that, beautiful. So I do feel like you're going to be communicating feelings. You're going to be talking a lot more to people you trust. You're kind of more aware of what you want and don't want. You've grown very wise from whatever you just went through. So independence. Look at this. More fire energy, more fierceness. A lot of fire energy. I feel like you really had to put a lot of fire behind your expression, your communication, because somebody either wasn't listening to you, or they refused to listen to you or let you go. I'm not sure what that entails, but there's something about you really having to struggle to fight to get away from something. Look at the scars. Oh my gosh, Capricorn. So this hurt you. This is really, I mean, you have the purple up here and you have the purple here. So whatever all this fire energy is, and the courage that you had to find, and the work cards that you had to struggle with to get to where you wanted to be, left scars on you. Wow, that's very, very sad, Capricorn. I'm sorry for those hurts you had to go through to get to where you want. But according to this, you're in paradise now. Like you are, some sort of your life is paradise that can only get better from here. So the next one is knowing, number 4. So the book talks about the slant behind her is the pyramids. So this tells me you have some sort of knowledge from past life, and maybe that's what you've expressed, and you've been met with discouraging people telling you that doesn't happen or something. But this says you have past life knowledge you have brought into this life, and it could have been the Egyptian timeline because of the pyramid. So the next one is feeling, number 2. So something has left you really black and white. I feel like this is something to do with a family situation. You see the one eye on the cat and the 2 eyes on the human represents third eye to me. So you have knowing and knowledge here, past life information, and this is coldness. Learning that the family structure somehow had you stuck in a way. Oh, I don't even know what that means. So then the next one is fall. the quiet joy of transition. So something is going to shift in the fall time. In the fall, around the end of October, the colors there obviously, something is going to shift. So I don't know if things are going to be more aligned or there's going to be a big shift and something good for you happening the end of October is what I'm feeling around that time frame. The end of October, beginning of November, something in that time frame. So thank you so much. Bless you, Capricorn.